How to become a fashion designer. To become a successful fashion designer, no official schooling or qualification is required, yet this does not make the task any easier. To become a fashion designer, you must have drawing, sewing, and design talents, as well as knowledge of the fashion industry and unrivaled endurance. You'll also need to build a strong fashion portfolio and improve your overall business and finance expertise. Honing your fashion design skills. 1. Improve your abilities. Drawing, an eye for color and texture, the capacity to envisage designs in 3 dimensions, and the technical abilities required for sewing and cutting all types of materials are all required for successful fashion designers. If you haven't already mastered the art of sewing, take some lessons. Being able to stitch difficult fabric in difficult settings can serve you well throughout your career, but you must work at it. It's a skill that few people are born with. Understand how materials move, drape, breathe, and behave when worn, among other things. Your in-depth understanding of fabric is definitely necessary for appropriately using it when designing. Know where to get materials as well. Learn from existing designers, not just who they are, but also their backgrounds, signature style, learning that they have undertaken, and where they have studied. Knowing this can help you become a better designer since you will be able to borrow and build on their ideas. Discover how to make storyboards and product ranges. Be good at researching trends and getting ideas from social media, comparison shopping, and trade shows. Begin developing these abilities at a young age. Prepare to put in hours of practice time to develop your trade. If you want to be a fashion designer, learning a little bit every day will help you get a thorough understanding of the industry in the long run. Attempting to do everything at once may lead to frustration. 2. Find out more. It makes sense to pursue a diploma or degree in fashion design or a comparable field if you have the opportunity. You'll learn a lot, develop fantastic early contacts, and have plenty of opportunities to show off your skills in a less judgmental setting, but be prepared to be critiqued. Perform one, or both, of the following actions. Get a fashion design degree. The majority of programs last 3 or 4 years. In the United States, FIDM and Parsons are 2 of the most popular design schools. Drawing, color and composition, pattern making, and draping will all be covered. In addition to gaining these practical skills, you will be working with industry professionals who may serve as crucial contacts in the future and who can provide you with first-hand guidance and comments on your work. Make an application for an internship or apprenticeship. If school is not for you, or if you believe that real-world experience will benefit you more, look for a fashion internship. To apply, you must have a good portfolio and be willing to start at the bottom. Interns are frequently assigned basic jobs such as getting coffee. Again, the relationships you create during your internship or apprenticeship will be invaluable as you pursue a career in fashion, and working with industry professionals will allow you to learn crucial skills firsthand. Working out which fashion is your passion. 1. Choose a design field that piques your attention. You may need to start at the bottom, but you should have certain goals in mind for the type of design you want to accomplish for the rest of your life. Do you like haute couture, ready-to-wear, fitness, leisure gear, the mass market, or niches such as eco-wear? Each offers pros and disadvantages that you should consider before making your ultimate decision on which path to choose. You'll also need to choose a few subset areas for your fashion design inside these big fields. You may like to straddle a few, but don't overextend yourself at first because it's best to develop your design inside one sector and then experiment when you've already established a firm foothold in the business. As an example, daywear for ladies, evening clothing for women, men's casual attire and men's formal wear. Boys and/or girls clothing, adolescent clothing. Fitness, sportswear, leisure wear. Knitwear. Outerwear, adventure, and the great outdoors. Bridal gowns. Accessories. Casual. Costume design for the theater, film, advertising, and retail industries. 2. Reduce the size of your ego. Prior to thinking about fame, consider your true needs. Looking cool is fine, but it won't sell clothes on its own. If you want to be a fashion designer, you will not simply make clothes for yourself or renowned individuals. You can't make a life off of that. They make up less than 1% of the population. Even if you see famous people in periodicals, keep in mind that this is advertising, not reality. That is not how it works. Designers are especially important for those who have actual, flawed bodies but wish to look their best. A snobbish mindset will prevent you from making money. The reality is that you do not design for yourself. Rather, you design for others. 3. Inquire with your customers about their requirements. Be realistic. Selling ski jackets will be difficult if you live in a really warm country. Take a look around you. What do actual people require and desire? For example, if you intend to develop a comprehensive collection, you will require more tops than bottoms because most people have more tops than bottoms in their closet. Shirts are wonderful for changing up your style, however a plain, well-fitting pant will go with the majority of your tops. Maintain a straightforward and practical approach. Extravagant designs seem fantastic on paper, but terrific tees and trousers will sell out faster than evening dresses. 4. Make some concessions. The term, mass market, may not sound as glamorous as evening, or luxury clothing, but it will get you a long way and pay your bills. If you're going to design a style that will be replicated more than 100 times, you should get it right from the start. It will increase your designing skills because you will have to thoroughly understand the outfit you are about to sell. Bad styles will get you returns and cost your boss a lot of money. 5. Take cues from your competitors. Observe and take note of the fabric they are using, the zipper size they are using, to ensure that their garments are robust enough for its use, the fabric quality for features such as impermeability, comfort, breathability, or care, and the colors that sell in your country. Starting with the attributes of your rivals is not copying, it is observation. Taking the best of each garment and evaluating it can help you grasp what constitutes a favorite piece of apparel. They are frequently best sellers. In the first place, your customers, whether they are store purchasers or regular individuals, want something that looks nice on them. Extravagant pieces are worn only a few times a year. They're great, but they might not bring you a living wage. 6. Prepare a few crucial elements. What is your greatest design strength? Maybe you're a master of accessories or a master of yoga pants. Your enthusiasm and talent are a vital starting point. Of course, the second element is matching this to what the market wants, which in fashion is a combination of convincing the market and observing what the market wants. Deciding if the fashion industry is ready for you. 1. Before starting a profession in fashion design, honestly assess your skills and personality. You may adore clothes, but when it comes to fashion design, apparel is only a small part of the equation. You'll also need excellent communication skills, a willingness to work extremely hard, often around the clock, a tough skin when criticized, the ability to cope with stress, an openness to having many different clients and/or bosses, an acceptance that there will be loneliness or isolation on occasion, depending on how you set up your design business or career, and the ability to be a self-disciplined self-starter. Being a fashion designer is probably for you if you want to devote your life to this career, it's your vocation. You don't mind uncertainty or insecurity. You are willing to stand up for what you believe in. You have clear ideas about what is important in fashion. You listen well to clients. You know the fashion industry inside and out. And you live, eat, and breathe fashion. If you can't manage stress well, don't like uncertainty or instability, want a career without too many highs and lows, need other people to praise your efforts, need a lot of guidance, hate being financially unstable, and have too many other interests in life, becoming a fashion designer is probably not for you. Setting yourself up for success. 1. Learn about the fashion industry's business side. Being a successful fashion designer necessitates not only ability and imagination, but also a thorough understanding of the business and marketing sides of the fashion industry. Keep current with the fashion industry by reading trade publications such as Women's Wear Daily and Daily News Record on a regular basis. Many fashion design programs involve marketing classes. Some programs, majors, place a greater emphasis on marketing than others, so do your homework on the curriculum required in the program you choose. If you've already attended a course but missed the marketing, financial parts, consider taking short courses in these areas. Learn more than just design. In the fashion sector, there is a complete supply chain involved, and you must understand what each person's role is so that you can view things from their perspective as well, in order to make compromises, satisfy requests, and understand where things get stalled. Investigate the work of others, such as buyers, merchandisers, pattern cutters, garment and fabric technologists, quality controllers, graders, sample machinists, salespeople, public relations and marketing personnel, fashion journalists, merchants, event organizers, fashion stylists, and so on. Understand your customer. This is a fundamental and necessary talent that no fashion designer should overlook. Understand how much your customers spend, their lifestyles, where they shop, how they shop, and what they like and dislike. Understand what are absolute necessities and what are items that are only purchased when disposable cash is not as limited. If you've done marketing before, you should have a good idea of how to figure out what your customers want. Understand your competitors. Always keep an eye on what other fashion designers in your field are up to. At the very least, keep up. Even better, outperform them while still meeting your clients' needs. Trade shows are a wonderful location to gain a better grasp of how the fashion business operates and what will work best for you in terms of addressing client wants and remaining competitive. 2. Look for employment in fashion design. There are several ways to find work as a designer in the fashion industry, depending on the type of design you want to do. In certain circumstances, being versatile will benefit you much simply so that you can get experience and then transition to your true love later. In most circumstances, you'll need to be persistent and apply to a variety of companies in order to get your foot in the door. To begin, consider applying to the following positions. Existing fashion businesses and designers should look for internships, entry-level paid opportunities, designer assistants, and so on. Costume jobs in movie studios, theaters, costume stores, and so on. Online job postings via numerous online job agencies. Use your college or fashion industry relationships to get your foot in the door. This is a good method to get started in an industry that values what people who are already well-positioned have to say. 3. Be prepared to be financially savvy if you run your own design firm. You may be extraordinarily creative, but if you want to manage your own fashion line, you must also be financially savvy. You must comprehend the statistics and invoices that continue to pile up on your table. If you really despise this stuff, there are some solid choices, such as hiring an accountant to handle all financial matters, but it still pays to stay on top of everything yourself. And if you absolutely despise this aspect, consider working as a fashion designer for a fashion house rather than starting your own label. What kind of trader are you going to be? There are numerous options, such as single proprietorship, partnership, incorporated firm, and so on. Each has unique benefits and drawbacks that you should examine with your legal and financial advisors before proceeding. Make certain that you are covered for liability in all scenarios, especially if you work in a litigation society. 4. Be honest with yourself. You may need to be willing to relocate in order to fit your market, but this is dependent on how you operate and sell. Being realistic means realizing that it's worthless to try to sell a lot of haute couture to people who only want career attire in a semi-rural area, and it's pointless to try to sell bikini to Inuit. You'll need to concentrate on where your market is most likely to be and decide whether it's ideal for you to live and work in the same area, or how to get the distribution from your current location to the location where it's most likely to sell. Consider the factors that surround you. As a creative person, being among like-minded people and sparking off their ideas and suggestions is an important aspect of your creative process. It's much more difficult to do this alone or with folks who aren't interested in your fashion techniques. Remember that seasonality has an impact on fashion design and may influence the type of apparel you produce and where you sell it. Consider the effectiveness of online commerce. Selling your clothes online to everyone in the world is another viable option these days, as long as you utilize high-quality three-dimensional photographs that can be magnified and flipped. This gives you more freedom in terms of where you live and design, and it can cut your daily commute to zero. This could be excellent if you intend to remain a small fashion label. Even so, you should plan ahead of time for travel to major fashion events. For many designers, living in a city with a booming fashion sector makes sense. According to the Global Language Monitor, GLM, the following cities, in descending order, were the world's top fashion capitals in 2012. London, United Kingdom. New York, United States. Barcelona is a Spanish city. Paris is the French capital. Mexico City is a city in Mexico. Madrid is the capital of Spain. Italy's capital is Rome. Brazil, São Paulo. Milan is an Italian city. Los Angeles, California. Berlin is the capital of Germany. Mumbai is a city in India. Creating your fashion portfolio. 1. Build a portfolio of your work. When applying for design jobs and internships, your design portfolio will be essential because it is your opportunity to advertise yourself and your work. Your portfolio should showcase your greatest work while also highlighting your abilities and inventiveness. Use a high-quality binder to demonstrate that you take your work as a designer seriously. Incorporate the following items into your portfolio: sketches done by hand or images of these sketches, designs created on a computer. Resume. Pages with a mood or an idea. Presentation pages in color or cloth. Anything else that accurately reflects what you're capable of doing and evolving into. Thanks for watching. Now you know how to become a fashion designer. Follow your dreams.